Hi there, Capricorns. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at October 24th through the 30th. And it's a very intense, landmine-filled week. In the olden days, when map makers were, setting out maps, they would chart out dangerous areas and say, here be dragons. Well, I'm saying here be cosmic landmines because there's a lot of planetary play in Scorpio. Now, Scorpios, I'm sure you know someone born under the sign of Scorpio. They tend to be intense, they tend to be secretive, and they tend to be difficult to read at times, I guess is the word. They are a bit of an enigma. And so for you, who is pretty straightforward, you may feel as if they're even shady at times. And it's not like that at all. It's just that they really don't put their business out on the street like most other people. And they're not big on social media most of the time. And, they tend to live their life the way they want to live their life. And they're not at all worried about what anybody else has to say or think about that. The Scorpio power mode of last week continues with Mercury, the communicator, moving into Scorpio on Monday and hooking up with the Sun on Wednesday, making a superior conjunction, which can be a dangerous sign because communication becomes single track and laser beam sharp. Besides fostering sarcasm, Mercury in Scorpio can be fertile soil for mysteries and intrigue, as well as a time for an increase in obsessive-compulsive behavior based on things that may have been repressed. Mars, the planet of energy, which is currently in your sign, and it's giving you a nice little kick of Tabasco sauce, which is something that you are definitely enjoying as long as you're not overdoing it. Squares up against Uranus, the planet of the unexpected in your home life and domestic scene on Saturday, October 29, the same day as the last Venus-Saturn merger of the year. Now, of course, Saturn is your ruler, the planet of focus, discipline, time management, restriction, and it is in Saturn right now for 2 years, and yet that is your 12th house of past karma, subconscious, and self-renewal. So in 2 years, it's going to be moving into your sign. That's really going to be wonderful for those of you who are turning 30, because of course that's called your Saturn return. But for right now, it's in your 12th house. And it's really important that you are not being held back by anything that you would consider a failure, disappointment, or even something that's a bit of a secret for you. We all have secrets. We all have things that we feel ashamed of or wish hadn't happened or woulda, coulda, shoulda. And I think that it could be something, as simple as you didn't go out with somebody that has now turned out to be a really good guy or a really good girl or a really good catch, and so your best friend is with them and you think to yourself, that could have been me. Or it could be something darker that you've done that you wish you hadn't done, but guess what? What's done is done. It can't be undone. It's simply a matter of you putting it into perspective, and this is what this planetary activity is going to do. So Venus and Saturn are in Sagittarius, so there's a lot swirling around in your 12th house. And then there's a Scorpio new moon on Sunday, October 30th, rounding out the week. And of course, that's your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. If you and a friend, a Scorpio or a Capricorn, or even a Pisces, have been talking about starting a new business or bringing something to light, which is what you really, want to do and you'll shine at doing, this is the time, Capricorns, when your hopes, dreams, and wishes can come true. It's just a very intense time, and it's simply just dealing with that intensity and not letting it get too crazy so it makes you shy away from anything. Have a great week. Great speaking to you. And I look forward to speaking to you again next week.